Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0. Today we're going to be continuing on with Thousand Arms. So last time we left off, I spent a whole bunch of time taking Soshi's sister onto dates. Um, did manage to get her affinity up to match all the other girls, except for Wina. Wina is a little bit behind everyone else. Let's see here. I'm going to look at it this way. So we're actually back on the Langood so that I can now basically do the same thing with Palma. Get Palma up to the same level as most of the other girls. I will also try to get Weena up to the same level as all the other girls as well. So first thing I want to do is actually run to the shop that sells gifts. And see if I can find anything that might increase one of their intimacy levels by another one. Should be this one here. One of these is an item shop, the other is a gift shop. So gift shop, let's see. Scented soap. I know that Palma would definitely like that because she is very heavy on the cleanliness. I guess I'll just buy everything because it's not as expensive now that I've actually like saved up 15,000 gold basically. I remember not too long ago, I was completely broke and now I basically can buy out an entire shop. Someone will like the lotions, someone will like the cactus. We'll find someone that likes everything. Cute earrings, I think a lot of the girls will like the cute earrings. I do also want to check the regular item shop just to see what is available currently. It'll let me go up the stairs. Looks like mostly the same stuff. Doing good on the antidotes. Doing okay on the high potions. Get one or two more of the antidote EXs. Get 2 more elixirs. I am going to buy a couple of these bottles because these are basically the only way for the backline to actually like be able to do damage. So I'm going to buy enough to where I have 5 of each of them. Just so that I can have one of the girls just, you know, kind of throw bottles at the enemy. Alright. And we should be good to go on our dates. This is the correct way, yeah, to get to the statue. So I definitely think that Kyoka and Sukina have very, very similar personalities. So I believe like any type of date questions that you would get for one would basically be the same answers for the other. At level 2. So we can give her the gift scented soap. Maybe a handkerchief too, just because you use that to kind of clean your hands and stuff. So let's start out with... Actually, let's start out with the handkerchief first. Because if she doesn't like that, then the scented soap I know she'll like, and I can kind of make up for it. So Mai says, I have a present for you.
A present for me? What could it be?
Here you go, handkerchief.
Thank you very much. It's fabulous.
Alright, she liked it. Alright, that got her another point. So let's give her the soap. Alright, I have a present for you.
A present for me? What could it be?
Here you go, scented soap.
Thank you very much. It's fabulous.
Alright, 2 good presents. And let's go on a date. I don't remember this place having a bar that I can go to, but I do know that I can go kind of out of the top of the lagoon, where it just kind of like overlooks the water and stuff. Which, honestly, I think that might be one of the better spots for her, just because she tends to be like down in the engine room, powering their giant dragon cannon. Which that actually reminds me, I would actually like to go back and play The Legend of Dragoon. The game was quite fun. It's an older RPG. Came out right around the time that Final Fantasy VII came out, but it wasn't really as popular or as widely known. Alright, stay here, yes.
Is my elemental power useful?
Alright, so we have, yes, that's why we're dating, or I can make good weapons with your support. Last time when I said yes, that's why we're dating, the girl didn't like that, so I can make good weapons with your support, I guess is the better option here, so let's try this one.
Good. I'm glad I'm able to help. Trust is not something that a priestess should dispense freely.
Alright, so we have, of course, look deep into my eyes, or yes, I believe in you. Yes, I believe in you. I don't think that's the best answer here, so of course, look deep into my eyes. Not also a great response, but I think it's a little bit better in this situation, so let's go with that one.
Your eyes betray you, mice. You must look me in the eyes when you speak to me.
Okay, never mind.
I have been gifted with the ability to create heavenly cuisine.
Seems like a lot of the girls can cook. Alright, so we have, will you cook something for me? Or, no way, you're just kidding, right? So, yeah, I think asking to partake here would actually be the better option, so we're gonna do that one.
I'll treat you for dinner next time. Do you like to write letters, mice?
So we have, I'll send a lot to the girl I like, or it's such a hassle. I think saying that we'll send a lot to the girl that I like is a better answer here, because she is staying on the Langoon and she doesn't really leave the Langood, so I think that's better. But saying it's such a hassle just kind of drives a wedge in the distance relationship that we have with her. So I'm gonna say A is the better choice here.
Why don't we start corresponding?
Okay, looks like she liked that one.
I don't feel good unless I clean my room 3 times a day.
So we have you're very tidy, or I think that's a bit too much. So personally, I think that is a little bit too much because unless you're like completely like wrecking your room all the time, like once you've cleaned it the first time, as long as you keep it clean, you shouldn't need to clean it multiple times per day. But I don't think that's what she really wants to hear, so we're gonna go with you're very tidy.
Do you think so? I also sterilize the room occasionally.
That's a little bit much, but I mean, some people kind of need to keep things very clean for health reasons, so.
That's why my room is always spotless. Being a priestess isn't much fun anymore. I have nothing to do tomorrow.
Alright, so we have... Okay, so we have, do you want to go out with me? Or don't you have any friends? I think that's kind of like the opening invitation to be like, hey, ask me to do something so that I have something to do tomorrow. Kind of just like showing interest in you. So I'm gonna say, do you want to go out with me?
Yes, I'd be happy to. What's on your mind?
Alright, we have I was dreaming about you, or I was dreaming about other girls, of course. So being on a date and talking about other girls is probably not the best idea ever. So we're gonna go with I was dreaming about you.
Lying to a servant of the gods is punishable by death, you know.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good choice either way, but yeah, I guess it was just not the good choice here.
Do you mind if I cry?
I don't like crybabies. I don't think it's a great answer here, so sure, from here I'll lend you my shoulder.
Oh, you're so kind, Mice.
Alright, that was a good one.
Mice, do you brush your teeth regularly?
So we have I brush 3 times a day or sometimes. And she has told us before that not only does she clean her room 3 times a day, she also showers and bathes 3 times a day. So I'm pretty sure if I say that I brush 3 times a day, that's going to be the correct answer here for her. So let's go ahead and say that.
You should brush every 4 hours at the very least.
So that would be 6 times a day.
How could I have caught a cold? Someone must have shared their viruses with me.
So we have are you alright, or just don't give it to me. I think kind of showing more concern here is a better way to go than just being like, yeah, stay away from me, don't get close to me. So we're gonna go with are you alright?
This place is just a little bit dusty. Thank you for spending the day with me. I'm looking forward to next time.
Alright, got a good end to that date. Intimacy level went up to level 4. Alright. Might be very quick to get this date situation settled. So we're gonna go ahead and take Palma on another date. I can also do our minigame, because that's just the don't cross the blocks.
Do your best. Are you ready? You're doing an excellent job. Keep it up.
Oh, I messed that one up.
Keep it up.
Not as bad as I
You're
thought.
doing an excellent job. You're doing an excellent job. Keep it up. You're doing an excellent job. Keep it up. The place is spotless. You've done a great job.
All right. So that should get us some intimacy points. So we take her on. No, not the minigame again. I can't back out. Okay, so I gotta do the minigame again.
Do your best.
Wasn't expecting.
Are you ready?
Remember where my cursor placement was.
You're doing an excellent job. Keep it up.
Yeah, I messed that up.
Keep it up.
Go up. Go. Why won't I go up?
Keep it up.
Can't reset it. Yeah, it's just kind of. I can't.
Keep it up.
I can't move outside of this range now. Okay, there we go.
You're doing an
Well,
excellent
this is gonna
job.
be a terrible one. Not even gonna be able to finish.
Time's up.
Yeah.
Try harder next time.
Well, now I gotta do the minigame again because it just locked me into a spot where I couldn't move. And so I just lost like all of my time just going back and forth over the same spot.
Do your best. Are you ready? You're doing an excellent job. Keep it up.
Yeah, I messed this one up. Yeah, so it won't let me
Keep it up.
go. So I have to go like literally back the way that I came. Yeah.
Keep it up.
That's perfect. Okay. Well.
Keep it
it's
up.
Really annoying.
You're doing an excellent job.
Yeah.
Time's up.
That did not go well.
Try harder next time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, can we just like not linger on the status screen or the completion screen for that long? All right, let's do this again.
Do your best. Are you ready? You're doing an excellent job. Keep it up. You're doing an excellent job. Keep it up. You're doing an excellent job.
Yeah, I don't want to go that way.
Keep it up. You're doing an excellent job.
Alright, so this is just the same one over again. Alright, so I think that's the best time that I've gotten so far with 11 seconds left. Yeah.
The place is spotless. You've done a great job.
Okay, now I've redeemed myself on that, so we can do another date. Comma and date. Alright. No, this is just someone's house. I don't know if that's a... Oh, that's a blue building. Is that gonna be our bar? Yep, looks like it.
Do you think my years in the temple have sheltered me and left me rather naive?
So we have, of course not, you're so foolish. Or the more naive girl is, the more naive a girl is, the cuter she gets. So this one is basically calling her naive. The other one is just like, no, you're not naive, you're just a fool. I mean, so like, I think B is at least like a, kind of like a backhanded compliment, even though we are calling her naive, whereas like, this is just like a straight up insult, so I'm gonna go with B here.
I may be naive, but at least I don't stink.
Okay.
I wonder if the gods would create a cure for lovesickness.
Alright, it says, either have, what are you thinking? There can never be such a thing, or there's gotta be one somewhere. I don't know. There's gotta be one somewhere. I don't really like that response. Just because, like, lovesickness is, like the longing to be with the other person. So, I would say there can never be such a thing. That's just because, like, if you love someone, you want to be with them. You don't want to be separated. So, I'm gonna go with A.
Yes, what am I saying? What is the meaning of true love, mice?
Alright, so we have, it's loving someone with a pure heart, or come here, let me show you. I don't think that's the correct answer here, so we're gonna say it's loving someone with a pure heart.
You don't have a care in the world, do you? Do you believe that people are destined to meet?
So we have, of course I do, or of course not. So I'm gonna say of course I do, just because of course not kind of goes against like the idea of like destined meeting, or like finding your true one person kind of thing. I'm gonna say of course I do, right?
You act cool, but it's working. How would you compare yourself to the god of beauty?
even gods admire my beauty, right? Or I don't think I look that good. I think B here is gonna be like a more humble response, where I think A is like a little bit overconfident to say like even the gods admire my beauty. I'm so beautiful that even the gods admire me. I think that's a little bit too overconfident. So I'm gonna go with B, because I mean like confidence is good, but overconfidence borders along the lines of like arrogance, and I don't think arrogance is really ever a good quality to have. So we're gonna go with B here.
Do you honestly think so? Oh, I'm feeling faint.
Alright, so we have, oh no, what should I do? Or do you want to rest a bit? Oh no, what should I do is just like not something that you should ever kind of convey in a situation like this. You should always like strive to take like some kind of action in order to alleviate or make the situation better. So asking her if she wants to rest a bit, I think, is the best possible situation here.
What's so mysterious is why I'm with someone so out of touch with their spiritual side.
I guess like neither one of those were a good option there.
How do I look in this dress?
So we have, it's perfect, like it was made for you, or you look like you normally do. Well, saying like you look like you normally do, I don't really think it's like a really good statement to make here. I mean, it's perfect like it was made for you. Might be a little over the top, but I think it is a better response here.
Mice, you're embarrassing me. Does my physical being appeal to you?
Alright, not really a huge fan of either of these. So we have, oh, you're very attractive, so, or, you're very cute, not that sexy though. I don't think this one is a good one, to begin with. So we're gonna go with A, even though that does imply something possibly lewd at the end there. But I think A is the better response here, so we're gonna go with A.
Not yet. Wait a little longer, Mice.
Okay.
Do you mind if I cry?
Alright, so we've already had this one, so we know, okay, these are different answers. Alright, so we have what, why, or are you alright? What, why, I think is a little too direct, whereas are you alright, is kind of like an open invitation to, like, share what they're feeling. So I'm gonna say A is probably the better answer here. We're gonna do A.
What are you saying? I was only kidding.
Okay.
Mice. So she asked me out yesterday.
So we have what? You should be careful. Or really? Well, it's good to date other people, isn't it? So with this, I think that she's a little bit more into like the courting style of things, where you're only dating like one person at a time, you're not dating multiple people. Although I do think that A just basically kind of sounds a little bit petty and jealous. I think it's a little bit better to be petty and jealous than to kind of go against someone's like active morals or their beliefs or stuff like that. So I'm gonna say A, although I don't really like either response here.
Are you worried about me? Thank you for spending the day with me. I'm looking forward to next time.
Alright, got another good ending to the date. And intimacy level up. Alright, so I do want to do one more date. And that last date is with Weena, and that's just to get her up to 5 as well. But she's the one that's left with only 4. I don't think I have any good presents for her, so we're just gonna go with a regular date. And we'll take it to the bar too. It's nice that the bar is like right here next to where the statue is. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna date here.
Do you think I'm childish?
Alright, so we have, it's one of your cutest features, which, I think is a good response, because it's, basically kind of saying that her, kind of her more brash and freedom-loving attitude is kind of like a very cute feature to her, whereas, B is children are not as well-developed as you are. It is basically mainly talking about her physique, and doesn't at all really like answer her question. So I'm going to say A, because I mean like her more carefree and like wanting to be, you know, her more carefree and freedom-loving attitude, I think, is definitely like a very good good point to her character. I'm gonna say A.
So you think I'm immature?
Didn't say that.
I toss and turn a lot in my sleep.
Alright, so we have, I bet you look cute when you do, or then you kick me out of the bed. Again, I think she might actually like B more, just because it directly implies being closer than not, but it also implies that we're going to be sleeping in the same bed. Whereas I bet you look cute when you do. I think that is also kind of a good, like, just general response, but I think B might be better for her personality specifically. So I'm gonna try B, although it's not like the best response, but I think it might resonate a little bit more with her specifically.
And you deserve it.
Okay, seems like she liked that.
Not to sound stuck up, but don't you think I'm good looking?
Alright, so we have, you sure are, you should be proud, or you look so yummy, I love it. I don't really like B. I'm just saying, I don't really like the you look so yummy. I think A is probably a better response here, just because she is kind of she is kind of arrogant about her good features. So I think she would like A a little bit more than she would like B.
Stop. You're making me blush. Can you live in poverty?
Alright, so we have being poor is pretty tough. Or I think I can if you're with me. So she doesn't seem to have the same care about money as like Kylene does. So I think I can if you're with me is the better response here, because she doesn't really seem to have the same like deep-rooted value of like currency as other characters do. So I'm gonna go with B here.
Think so? Can you eat grilled bat?
So we have, of course I can, or I haven't tried that yet. Well, of course I can, is making a statement that if you haven't tried it, you're not really sure, so if you end up getting it, you don't know if you can. Whereas I haven't tried that yet is kind of opening yourself up to a possible experience that you can share together. So we'll try B. Just because I think that might be a better response in this situation than A is.
Yeah, they give me an upset stomach if I eat too many. What's your grand plan in life?
Alright, so we have being happy together with you, or getting to know all the girls in the world. When you're on a date with someone, it's never good to mention getting to know other people, because this is the person you're supposed to be getting to know at this moment. So being happy together with you, I think, is a better response, even if it is a little presumptuous at this point. So, but being happy together with you, I think, is gonna be a better response here. So we'll try that.
What are you saying? Oh, mice. Achoo! Oh, I better not be catching a cold.
Alright, so we have you should be fine, or I'll make you feel better. Should be fine. I think that's a little bit more like not a very caring attitude, and just kind of being a little bit more flippant of like, you'll be fine, you'll get over it. Whereas B, I think, is more willing to like do some action or take some type of action to actively try to make the other person feel better. So I think B is a better way to go here.
Yeah, thanks. Why do men like to be surrounded by lots of beautiful girls?
So we have, it's best if it's just you and me, or B is, but it's every man's dream. So I feel if she's asking this question, it is more of a, I'd rather just be with the one person situation. So I do think that A is going to be the better answer here. But it's every man's dream. That's not really a good response in like any situation where you're interacting with someone else and basically being like, but I want to be with all these other people too. I don't think that's a good response. We're going to go with A here.
We should probably get going. I'm gonna have to get going now.
Alright, so she's ending the date early. So I'll say, already, I'm gonna miss you. Because just like, okay, bye. It's just like, alright, get out of here. So, already, I'm gonna miss you.
I'm sorry, I've gotta go now.
Alright, looks like I've got to take her on another date. Although I thought the date was actually going pretty well, but I guess not. I don't know, I'm not really a fan of like doing that where it's just like, okay, yeah, so we're just gonna prematurely end the date on you. Now I can understand if it was like you're just kind of constantly giving like bad answers, but to where I mean, like, because it looked like she was having good responses the entire time rather than giving negative responses. I don't know, but now I've got to take her all the way up to the Overlook for another date. And then once I actually get her intimacy level up, we can head to the forge and smith some new spells onto the weapons. If Palma has different stuff than what Kyoko.
You've got away with the girls.
Alright, so we have, I only treat you this way, or I'm perfect in every aspect, but that includes how I treat a girl. So she does kind of like to brag herself, so I think kind of bragging myself kind of mirrors that, and that kind of mirrors like her personality a little bit. So I think that might be a good response because like I only treat you this way. She might not take that as like me being truthful, just because she basically said that she already knows how I treat other people. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say B, even though I mean bragging is not really the best thing to do, but with her personality, I think she'll like it. So we're gonna do that one with B.
Yeah, that's you, Mice.
Yeah, she didn't like the bragging.
Are you comfortable floating an air biscuit in front of me?
Okay, so I think I mentioned this like way back in episode 1 or 2, where that's basically floating an air biscuit is basically, are you comfortable farting in front of me? So we have I have nothing to hide from you, or sure, want to see the blue flame? I don't really think that B is like a good response in most situations, but I mean she's a little bit more carefree and happy-go-lucky, so I'll try B. I don't think it's gonna be the best response, but we're gonna try it.
Rad! I wonder if it would burn your butt!
Okay, so she didn't like the response.
I get all pissed off when someone yells at me, even when it's necessary.
Alright, so we have, I'd like you to scold me, or yeah, I agree. I'm gonna go with yeah, I agree, because, A is a little bit of a different taste, I'll just say that.
Do you really think so? I wish you'd learn more about me.
Alright, so we have, I think it's enough for now. Or, yeah, I'd love to. So, if someone's like basically asking you like, do you want to know more about me? I think it's always best to be like, yeah, let's get to know you a little bit better. Whereas I think it's enough for now is just like, nah, we're good. I don't need to know anything more about you. I know all that I need to at this point. So we're gonna go with B.
Really? My bikini doesn't fit right anymore.
Alright, so we have, I think you're beautiful the way you are, or you should gain more weight. Yeah, I don't really like B here. I think A is better, but when we were on the date with Kyoko, she wanted, I guess, the B response. I don't know if it's just like, it gives you like 5 random possible responses and it picks 2 of them out for you. And that's the only way to go. So I'm gonna say A here.
You'll never understand.
Yeah, Kyoko said the exact same thing.
Do you think you're good looking?
Alright, so we have, I think I'm average looking for, well, not many guys are as handsome as me. I guess I'll try the more bragging side, because I think I'm average looking. I don't think that's going to work very well with her. So, I'm going to try B.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get going now.
Yeah, and she's ending the date early again. Okay, bye.
That's it for now. Bye.
Another unsuccessful date. Alright, well, we're just gonna run over to the bar. I just don't want to take her to like the same date multiple times in a row, because then she might not like that. So we're gonna refresh the date with here.
Guys have been hanging around me a lot recently. Do they think I'm pretty?
have at least I think so, or nah, no way. So we're gonna say at least I think so, because that's more of a compliment for her than nah, no way. Yeah.
I have mixed feelings about this. Want me to guess what you're thinking?
All right, so we have you can read my minds, or what? What? No, you can't. So I think A is a better response here because like B just kind of shows that you're kind of hiding something. So I'm gonna go with A.
Yeah, I know you. Thinking about perverted stuff, right? Tell me about your childhood.
So we have I'll tell you later, okay? Or my childhood. I was small back then. I think like B is like a little bit more of like a jokey response, but we'll go with that.
Oh, come on, cut the crap. What do you like about me?
So we have I love your beautiful hair, or I love your body. Normally I would say like B is not a good choice, but I mean she does like just like a lot of physical activities, so her body would probably be like well-toned and very strong, whereas I love your beautiful hair doesn't really like point to the fact that she is strong. But like B is also one of those things where it's like don't really want to say that because it could be misconstrued for something else. I guess we'll try A, just because, I mean, B has too many negative possibilities for it.
Thanks! Spicy food is the best. I love that burning sensation.
Alright, so we have spicy is good up to a point, or the spicy stuff stimulates me. Well, I mean, if she's saying that she likes spicy stuff, I think B is a better response here, just because, like, A is like, it's okay, but it's not that great. I'm gonna go with B.
You sure know how to live. Do you want to go for spicy curry next time?
So we have, alright, bring it on, or spicy curry, so we're gonna be gung-ho about it and be like, alright, bring it on.
You're so adventurous. I like that in a man. Oh, I feel dizzy.
Alright, so we have, are you okay? Here, hold on to me. Or, are you okay? Great, let me hold you. Yeah, B is not the correct response here, so I'm gonna go with, A, because that shows a little bit more concern with, just the way that you're saying it versus B, where it's like, yeah, like, now I get the chance to actually, like, make physical contact, so we're gonna go with A.
You are so cool, Mice. Love comes in all shapes and sizes.
Okay, we have, how do you love me? Or, like, how you love football or steak? Yeah, I think, A is a little bit presumptuous, but, B is, kind of missing the mark, I would believe. So I'm gonna go with A, even though that is presumptuous.
I can't tell you. Hey, what should we play?
So we've got anything's fine as long as I get to be with you. Or let's get nice and cozy, huh? Well, I mean, she's basically saying that she wants to do something like physical, activity-wise. So I think A is the better response here, because B is like, nah, let's not do what you want. We're gonna do something else. That's like completely the opposite of what you want. So we're gonna do A.
What are you saying? Oh, mice. Do you think I'm childish?
Alright, so we have I like you that way, or no, you don't act childish. Last time when I was like, you know, like, that's a good thing, she's like, ah, you think I'm immature. So, I'm gonna say, no, you don't act childish, because she wants to be, I guess, more respected. So we're gonna say B.
Oh, mice, I feel so comfortable around you. It was really fun. Ask me out again.
Alright, intimacy level changed to 5, alright. We got her there. Finally, after 2 failed dates. But now I can go do some quick smithing, and then we can head into the next dungeon. Although I don't really remember where the next dungeon's actual location is going to be. Because hopefully it's based on like the teleportum destinations are based on like the order that you visited them in. Because if it is like that, then it's going to be very easy because then you just go to the last spot. But if it's not, that might be a little bit of a problem. Because I might have to use like multiples of them just to like get back to where I was going. Alright, so we're gonna start with Palma. Let's see here. Alright, so it does not look like I actually get any type of additional doesn't look like I get any type of like additional spells because she is also water type. But I mean, like, I'm already here, I might as well upgrade Musa and Soshi's sword, because I have the MP to actually do it. But this is gonna leave me with, like, yeah, not a terribly large amount of MP compared to where I started. Now we can check and see if Weena actually gives us anything new with her level 5 smithing. So she gets Rock Geyser for a special attack. So we'll go ahead and do that for her. Actually, I do want to kind of check and see if Kylene smithing her own weapon will give her a special attack. Well, she can give everyone Cure Plus. But that's going to cost me a lot of MP to do that. And then I'll also be locked into the Wind attribute because I don't think I'll have enough to really like change stuff around. So I'll give it to Kylene and Sodina at least, just because in the backline they're actually going to be using that a little bit more frequently. But I did actually like go through and check some of the character spells and abilities, and I did realize that Sodina actually has access to a special attack. So we're going to leave it at that for now. But if I actually go in here down to Sodina, and I check her special attack, she actually has D-Knives, which casts a shower of glowing knives. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think Eileen has one. No, she doesn't. And then now Lena has one with the rock geyser. So it creates explosion, but fumble effect. Don't know what fumble effect is. I don't know if that means that it's gonna have like some kind of like failure aspect to it, where when you use it, it has a chance of actually like failing. And then of course, Mice doesn't have any special attacks. He just has the summons that he gets whenever we go to the Mystic Forges. All right, I guess it's time for the moment of truth. A whole bunch of teleports in. So I think it is based on like the last place he visited. So I'm gonna go to Juke Point. Get the nice wavy effect going. No, this doesn't look like it, because this is back when we got on the railway. So I'm not sure if it was going this way or the other way. So I do remember that we shifted the tracks so that it was going to a place with unfinished tracks. And we got a bunch of pumpkin mages. Alright. So what does Cure Plus do? So recovers from poison and paralysis, but they already have Cure All, which just basically cures all negative status effects. So nothing really that much of a change here. Multi-attack for a 214, that outright just kills it. Alright. 155 kills it. Okay, so we can just one-shot these guys. Mice is fast enough to be able to hit them without them casting spells. Alright, 131 is not enough to kill them. Alright, so Kylie, cheers. Alright, Kylie is now up to level 36. Alright, so I think going towards the mountains is the better idea, because the place we left was in the mountains. Alright, looks like this is the correct point. But then, yeah, there's the dwarf village. Nomadic genie. Alright. I don't know if this is the same guy that we fought before that... Well, if he is, we one-shot him. Got a survival tool. Might be a gift for a girl. Alright, so let's head on in here. I'm glad that I chose the correct path to get back here. Otherwise, that might have been A little bit of annoyance running around. Dragonry is 8,500 for a critical hit rate up, but only for females. I mean, I kind of want it, but the problem is that I never really have the girls like out in the front line to actually use it. So I'm gonna leave that for now. Because I basically just always have mice as the as like the main person doing like most of the fights and combat. But I do want to run and hit the end real quick. There we go. So we'll go ahead and we'll check in. Because 60 GG is not bad.
Get up, mice!
Go and save real quick. Alright, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose. And I look forward to seeing everyone in the next episode.